Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix of outlets, take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm all loud. I said I'm all loud, I'm all loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, big up everyone inside, big up the whole Metric community. This is a madness, brother. Yeah, it's a crazy one. To wake up this morning, it's mad. I know everyone watched the game. I couldn't even do a watch-along, bro. We're getting to a stage where I can't even do watch-alongs no more, bro. I can't do no watch-alongs right now because it's just so mad that you just don't know what you're going to get. And I react a bit different still. But yeah, man, fucking Amorim's gone, man. I think he's gone. He spoke. Even the way he just spoke, you can tell, you get me, that my man's not going to be here. He's going to leave, you get me? So even the quotes that's come out, it's all, yep, it's a myth, bro. I think he's going to walk. I think personally, he's going to walk at, what's it called? After the international break. He said we've got a game on the weekend and then we can have some conversations. What did I tell you, bro? Long gone are the days United put games like that to bed. You all laughed at me. Wake up, everyone. We are getting worse. He's breaking all the bad records. Yeah, that was mental, man. That was brazy. Watching that game, 2-0 down at halftime, I felt numb. Bro. Like, it's become normal now. It's crazy, bro. It was brazy. But yeah, my man's leaving. 100% he's leaving. 1,000,000%. Absolute disgrace, Man United do not need a manager to beat a fourth. Yeah, it's true. That's what I said as well. We shouldn't even have to get a manager. I said that. We shouldn't even need a manager. We could have rocked up there with no manager and still being able to win. I just don't understand. But then again, it could be the system that's limiting them. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be the system, though. But, bro, we shouldn't even have a manager. We don't need a manager to rock up to Grimsby, bro, and put in a performance. And, brother, their third goal was a goal. Let's not play games now. They should have really beat us 3-0 or 3-2 by the end of the game, bro. That third goal was a goal, bro. There's no saving our club. This players ain't it. I met this United team will kill me over one day. Nah, bro, it's crazy, bro, man. I think he's gone. I think he's leaving still, 100%. Fabrizio said that there's going to be an internal talk about him as well. I think he's leaving, man. All of his quotes is saying, bruv, we cannot change 22 players again. After the game on Saturday, then boom. So obviously we got the international break on Saturday. So what I think he's going to do is he's going to tell them from now, listen, I've embarrassed the club, mate. I'm going to leave. You don't got time from now and that little 2 weeks in the international break to get someone else. I'll leave for free. Don't worry. That's what he's probably telling them. I'll leave for free. Don't worry about money, nothing. I've made the mistake. I will leave for free. Do you understand? So I think that's what's going to happen still. Definitely leaving. He said, bruv, you can't change 22 players, bro. Onana, though. Oh, my days. Let me show you that. Onana. Oh, my God. These skis are terrible. Where is it? Yeah, this is the Garnacho stuff anyway, peoples. Garnacho stuff is here. Chelsea and Man United's deal is being closed and very soon will be done for Alexander Garnacho to Chelsea. Today, Chelsea and Man United have been in direct contact to close the deal. Chelsea have arrived around 35 to 40 million pounds as the package. Man United still discussing some details of this deal. Expectation is for it to happen. Now the deal is being completed club to club. That remains and working on the final details. And here we go is expected soon. So the here we go is due. Here we go is due for Garnacho, bro. Trust me. Anytime soon, we're going to get that here we go for Garnacho. That one is due anytime soon. The here we go is due. So, yeah, so that's what's going on with Garnacho. We could get a here we go now in the next hour or two, but that's what they've did. That's what they've offered us, 35 to 40 millions. So I don't know if it's 40 million plus 5, 35 plus 5. Is it 40 million in all? Is it just 40? Is it 40? Who knows, man? But that's what we've been offered. And here we go is expected soon. So how much is the fee going to be, bro? I think anything under 50, anything under 45, we've been fleeced easily. Anything under 45, they've bumped us, mate. They've took the piss out of us. Literally. Let me get a few of these comments, man, because that is crazy. Yeah, I think he's gone, man. I'll be real. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. He said it himself. He said, bro, we cannot change. We cannot think. We cannot keep changing players. We can't change 22 players. Do you understand? That's what he's saying. He's saying, bro, like the players have showed me today what they want. Do you get it? And everyone's obviously saying, bro, we're limited. Saying, bro, it's because, bro, we shouldn't even had a manager, bro. We didn't need a manager to beat a 4th tier team. We shouldn't even need a manager, brother. League 2, there's the Prem, Championship, League 1, and then League 2. We shouldn't even need a manager to beat them. But people are saying, raw, the manager system is limiting the players. So I don't know, man. But, bruv, I'll tell you that now. If you saw what he said, his quotes, he is walking. He's not staying, bro. He said he's going to walk, bruv. He said, give it to the weekend. And then from the weekend, and even Fabrizio's come out and said, there's going to be internal talks. Let me show you, lot. Internal talks about Ruben. Where is it? Let me show you that now. There's going to be some internal talks now. So about Ruben's job. So he's not staying, bro. He's done. I'll show you that right now. Hold on. Next weekend. No mistakes. Where is it? If you don't watch this interview here, oh my days, he's gone, mate. He is done. Like, he's done. I'm telling you. People are asking him, why did he not watch the penalties? He's saying, bruv, because the game was already done before the penalties. Forget the penalties. The game was already done. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I was already vexed before the penalties. The penalties don't mean nothing. Even if we won in penalties, that would have been a robbery. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what he's saying about the penalties. Where is it, man? Yeah, look, this is what he's saying as well. Aren't you shocked? Something has to change. We're not going to change 22 players again. He's gone. I'm telling you, though. He said, we got one game on a weekend, and then after that, we will have talks. Something has to change. This is what he's saying. After the Burnley game on a weekend, we have got the international break, which is for 2 weeks. So I think he's gone into Ineos's room right now or made the phone call after yesterday and said, listen, I'm going to leave. I'm going to resign. Because he tried to resign after the Europa final or something like that. He said, listen, no, sorry, not the Europa final. After I run a bad game, he said to them, yo, I'll resign with no pay. You don't even have to, I don't even have to get compensation. So he was already saying that when it was bad before. So now, come on, bro. He's definitely gonna resign now. And he said it himself. He said, we'll have conversations after the game on the weekend. So after Burnley, even if he was to slap Burnley, I think he's already said, listen, mate, I've given you time to sort out a replacement. So it's not just done madly. It's not just quitting now and then you got to start. We've got no manager. We've got to have an assistant, Michael Carrick or something. You know what I'm saying? Someone, I don't know, someone backup. Not Carrick, Fletcher. Darren Fletcher or something's got to step in for him for 4 games. Nah, bro. He's saying, brother, I'm going to give you enough time to sort this out. But he's done. I'm telling you, you don't need to hear. Look at this. This is what he said on YouTube. Fabrizio Romano, Amorim's future is going to be an important topic in the next hours and days. You know what I'm saying? He said these words from his presser. Yeah, he's already said it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. His future is going to be a next important topic in the next couple of days, bro. If you lot haven't seen the interview, make sure you go and see that interview, bro. My man said he's done. He said, bro, like, these guys don't want me here. It's evident, bro. The way they play, they don't want me here, bro. I just feel sorry for the fans. That's it. I feel sorry for the fans. Let me get a few of these comments, man. Car, bro, this is a madness, bro. I thought, yeah, same, bro. After get rid of everyone who played that European League final. After the European League final, Europa League, I thought we can't get any lower than this. That was one of the worst defeats I've seen. Like, I was pissed with that. But after yesterday, I was numb, bro. I was like, this is us now. This is Man United. I was numb. It's crazy, bro. It was 2-0 down at half-time. I wasn't even feeling nothing. I was like, this is what it is, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. And what was all that about with Sesko as well? Sesko's taking the last penalty. What was all that about? Sesko took the last penalty of an outfield player. You're a striker, brother. What was that about? I 100% agree and think we have a good team for 4-3-3 to win games. We need results ASAP, or we might go 100 games and total defeats even local teams. It's crazy. You're right, because they put the ball in the net third time, but disallowed. That was a goal. That was a goal, bro. He was not offside. That was a goal. And that was out. So they beat us, really, in normal time. 4-3-3, whatever formation, doesn't really matter with the amount of quality players. We should have won. It doesn't matter what. We should have won that regardless. With the quality we've got on show, and these players would have been playing in the Champions League. Come on, man. If we won the Europa League, these players would have been playing in the Champions League, and they couldn't even beat a fourth league side. Come on. It's crazy. Iriola, Hurstler, Emery, Howe. Here's your list, idiot. Who we are prem proven. Hurstler ain't prem proven, bro. What's Hurstler really done, though? Come on, man. Beat a few big teams. That's it. What's he really done, though? Iriola, I understand that. Like, he's done it with a poor team. At least Brighton, Brighton, they do like the good recruitment, etc. I don't really rate Hurstler, though. Can't even beat part-time footballers. At this point, United is ridiculous. I think whatever the situation, the manager must lead by example. But Amorim not watching was really awful. He always does that, Milton. He always does that, though. He never watches the penalties anyway. If you watch Amorim in these things, he never watches the penalties. He's not the guy that stands on the sideline and has his hands like that with the other team coach. He never watches it. But he said, bro, the damage was already done before the penalties. Even if we won by penalties, it was still terrible. So he's saying, bro, the penalties didn't mean nothing. The damage was done before that to even get to that position. He said Onana shouldn't have even had to use his hands. He said, I'm not trying to disrespect them, Grimsby, but Onana, being a fourth side team, he shouldn't even have to use his hands. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So, brother, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Look at that. With all respect I have for them, Grimsby, against a fourth division team, we must block their opponent everywhere. Andre Onana should only touch the ball with his feet if we're performing at a high level. You think if Man City or Chelsea went there, they wouldn't have 90% of possession and just be peppering their goal? That they'll have 1-2 counter-attacks. That's it. They'll get 1-2 counter-attacks in, but it would always kind of come into nothing. That's what should have happened, bro. They're so poor compared to us that anytime they get the ball and try to come forward, we just stop it. That's what should have happened. Anything less than 50 for Garnacho is robbery. Yeah, we're getting 35 plus 5 max. That allowed Grimsby goal was a clear goal. We deserve to lose. I know we shall rise again. And very much will rise again, but Amorim needs to wake up or else the boss will. 100%. 100%. I low-key miss Ollie. There needs to be a full clear out. I mean, everybody, just like Sporting at the back. The next manager, players, sabotage managers. It's crazy. Onana definitely match fixing. Onana is terrible, man. It's terrible. I want to hear you go on all the players that played last night. Onana is terrible, bro. He is terrible, bro. The man has got the weakest wrist I've ever seen in my life, bro. The weakest wrist I've ever seen in my life. Man saving it and just got like every single one. So weak, bro. Every single penalty just going, and that happens in every game. So you're not seeing that as penalties. Imagine that from long shots and that. It was just, he's terrible, bro. Terrible. No confidence whatsoever. Needs to bounce. Needs to bounce, bro. It's crazy, man. He's leaving, man. Amorim is leaving. 100%, though. I'll tell you like this for free, man. You don't just got to watch the interview if you lot and tell me what you don't think. He just said, bro, listen, the players have shown me what they think. And on top of that, we cannot change 22 players again. At the weekend, we will see. After the weekend, we've got a game and then we'll see, man. We'll have some talks and we'll see. He's literally saying, it's done. He said, something has to change. He said, this can't be it. We're still losing. Blah, blah, blah. Something has to change. So, yeah, man, we're going to see, man. I think he's definitely gone. Do you understand? It's not about the system. Against Arsenal, we played very well with this formation. Same against Liverpool. We're going to the Europa League final with the same system. The system isn't important. 3, 4, 5 defenders, it doesn't matter. You have to be different. And that's the coach's job. But you see that nothing changes. This is what he's saying. If I can play this to you, like, yeah, I think it's going to lag, though. If this wasn't lagging, I would have just played it.
For me, it was worse.
What did he say?
You can feel it. That's high level. So, again, I don't know what formation we play. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's probably going to lag, man. But he says, bro, if you watch this interview, if you go and watch this interview, you know he's gone. He's gone. He's missing. Forget about it. Just watch this interview, bro. Go and watch this. He's missing. I'm telling you that now. He said, weekend. We got a game on the weekend, and then we're gonna have talks, and then we'll see. That's what he's saying. He's done. He's going to leave. Ruben Amorim hints he's going to leave Manchester United after Burnley game. He's going to leave, bro. That's what I said to you, lot. He said after Burnley game, after the game on the weekend, I'm gonna have talks, and then we'll see. But nothing ain't changing. We cannot change 22 players, so he's gonna leave. And it's an international break. It's the best time. So I think he's telling them now, yo, I've given you lot some time now. You still got 5 days or something, 4 days to the international break. So you've got an advantage. Instead of me just packing my bags and walking off, you've got an advantage, mate. Do you understand? Line someone else up from now, and then bam, I will leave for free, no compensation. So that saves you lot a lot of money. Serious. That's what I think it is. It's done, man. The players have shown exactly what they want. We can't change everything in a single summer. We need to win matches. We must not show this kind of performance. I think it's a bit of a limit. Something must change for now. We need to focus on the weekend. Then we will have time to think. He's gone. He's going to be here for Burnley, and then he's missing, bro. I'm telling you. He's probably going to clap the fans off. That's probably his way of saying I'm out. I'm telling you. Morning, I think we're still hurt from last night. Ruben, sorry your time is up, unfortunately. And please change the formation, but his players throwing them under the bus. You replace him. Dallo have fucked up 2 managers. Onana. Oh my God, this geezer's terrible. You know what's crazy? When I saw Ruben start buying there over Onana, I was like, what's he doing against Fulham? But now it makes sense. This is the stuff they're probably seeing in training. They're probably doing penalties and that in training, and he's doing the same thing. His wrist is just so. His wrist. I've never seen a goalkeeper with such a soft wrist, bro. Literally, it just anytime. Even the one that he saved, we were lucky. He just hit his wrist and it hit the bar. Lucky it was so close to the bar. We should have kept De Gea. Let's be honest. So much goals we could have conceded, but De Gea was world class. So people thought, mate, I don't do revisionism, man. It's done, man. De Gea's been gone for years. Is where it is, bro. You know what I mean? He's not going anywhere. Chelsea fans in it. Look at them. Yeah, Amorim is gone. He's gone, bro. He's gone. Keep him for now until after Chelsea. Look, the Chelsea fans want Amorim to stay. You know what's crazy, though? We will play the big teams and win. We will still play the big teams and win and still have a good performance against Chelsea's and all of that. But it's just these little teams, bro. We can't break down anyone that sits back. Anyone that sits back, we look so confused trying to break them down. We're doing passes back and forth. We just look lost. And Bumo, Ahmad. Oh, my days. Have you not seen Ahmad this season? Arsenal, Fulham, and now Grimsby. Ahmad gave the ball away. I swear it was for both goals. Was it for both goals yesterday? Ahmad has been terrible this season, bro. I don't know if it's the system that's limiting him. Because remember, he was playing good at right wing back. That was his position where he was moving mad. So I don't know, bro, what this is. But Ahmad, mate, it's crazy, bro. Like some of our players are dying, bro. But I think it's clear now. No manager could take us back to the glory days. Yeah. League 2 club beaten. Man United went a disgrace. Watching the game was very difficult. Okay. And Boomer Maguire did pull it back. Onana got one of the 12 penalties. Best we can do is Eddie Howe consistently getting us top 3. Eddie Howe's not going to leave Newcastle in Champions League, bro. You think he's going to leave Newcastle in the same league we're in the Champions League, to come to us unstable and then try and... Why would he do that? He ain't going to do that, bro. They're trying to build themselves to become a top 4 club. They're in the process of doing that. They got the richest owners, blah, blah, blah. We might blame Onana for the goals, blah, but he faced that Grimsby front 4 against 3 defenders total. Feel bad for saying this, but I hope Burnley put the final nail in the coffin and makes Amorim go. We must save the season. I think he's already gone. We don't need a nail in the coffin, bro. I think he's already gone. I think he's already gone still. Sacked Ruben Amorim, he knows how he's Man United. I enjoyed the game. Finally, a true face out. I enjoyed the game. Yeah, you're moving mad. Garnacho come to Chelsea. Yeah, you didn't want him, now you want him. You ain't got no choice to want him. Didn't want Sesko to take the first penalty. Indicator didn't know that, man. How did you know that? You know what I'm saying? How's he going to know that? He's just chatting shit. He's moving like he's got agents at the game. Like he's in the dressing room, bro. Even Luis Enrique can't fix this. He needs 700 mil to fix PSG. Man United ain't doing that until Glazers go. Who do we even get? Who comes in next? Who do we get, guys? Tell me. Do we get David Moyes or something? Who comes in from their position now? Because Iriola don't want to leave. He's happy to stay Bournemouth for 1 more year. Because Tottenham wanted Iriola. So who do we go out there and get this season now to switch to a back 4 and change this up? Who did we even get? I don't know, man. People are talking about, yeah, let's go and get someone else. Yeah, the next manager is probably going to be an ex-United player. Don't see Ineos trying someone foreign again. I don't know if they will want to risk him. I think they should have some considerations. Less than a year for United to think Ruben was a winner at Sporting. Bro, we've killed everyone, man. Everyone that comes here, we kill, man. Bro, we killed everyone. Feels like he's already given up when it's the beginning of the end for him. Watching the full Amorim interview, it just feels like he's accepted that the players want something different. Feels like he's saying there's nothing more he can do. Yeah, he's out of his depth. He's saying it. He's saying it's a myth. He's saying it's a myth, man. Amorim's gone. Amorim is gone. I'm telling you that now. He's going to ride it out for Burnley, and then he's gone for Thing. He's gone after the international break. 100% me. Amorim confirmed, gone. He's not confirmed, but he said it. He's basically said it, man. He's gone. He's not left yet. But he said his own words were, we're gonna ride it out to the weekend. We've got a game in the weekend, and then we're gonna have talks. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying, yo, he's a myth, bro. I guess I was wrong on backing the manager. I don't think it's wrong to back a manager. 3-4 defenders. Wild thing to go out on a club channel. Yeah, it's true, innit? Yeah, it's mental, man. It's crazy. I'll show you that now. Look. Okay, spoke for me, spoke for the fans. Bruv, yesterday was you know what's crazy as well, yeah? Yeah, this is fake. This is fake anyway, by the way, this thing here. But you know what was crazy yesterday? Let me tell you something, yeah? We all came on the stream. I done a pre-game watch-along thing. Like, I didn't do the watch-along. I don't like doing watch-alongs, innit? So I done like a pre-game thing. We all looked at this lineup yesterday and was like, yeah, we're going to smash them in. Everyone was sitting there saying their own little things. 2-1, 1-0, 5-0. Like, are they going to score? They can't score. Everyone was sitting there with their own different scores. Not one person said we'll lose. Not one person said we'll lose. We couldn't lose. It didn't even make sense for us to lose. And then this is the stuff about Garnacho, guys. Here we go is due. Yeah, let me pause it, man, because it's going to start moving. This is the Garnacho stuff for anyone that's come in the chat. Here we go is due. Very due. So 35 to 40 million. I said from day one about Amorim, he's dead one formation, plus Premier League proven is a myth. Hurstler done more than Amorim. Yeah, of course, but that doesn't mean just because he's done more than Amorim. The bar is low, bro. The bar is low then. If we're getting up to whoever's done more than Amorim, Moyes has done more than Amorim. Should we go get Moyes? Should we go get Victor Pereira from Wolves or something like that? Should we get anyone then? That's just better than Amorim. Come on, bro. Do we want to sack this guy in a year or so too, or do we want someone that's going to actually be stable? Amorim might have a hypertension, word to orders. Amorim should sacked immediately before the game. We are tired because of him. Amorim is a coward. Glasner or Nuno would be good replacement. I don't think Nuno, man. I don't want to be playing that football. I want to play football. I want to watch the game and we're playing good football. Nuno, I just don't want to watch us not have the ball for the whole game and try and counter-attack the whole. His thing is super allergic to the ball. He don't want no ballers. He just wants. They was last 0%. They didn't want the ball at all at first. They just counter-attack you. We are failing with a 4-3-3 formation, not an excuse. Onana should have been taken off. We need a proper manager. Any manager we bring in must have a plan B or plan C shape-wise. Yeah, 100%. You should be able to adapt. That's the word, adapt. So if for something ain't working in the game, you can go, all right, bro, let me overload the midfield. Okay, what? They try to keep, what is that what they're doing on the left side? They keep doing an overload on the left. All right, I'm going to make two players go on that left side. Stuff like that. Plays a 4-2-3-1 formation. The 4-3-3 is if coaching. Onana is a joke. He's not fit to play for the women's team. He should not have looked at disjointed at 90 minutes. We barely looked empty on the pitch. The only problem Ten Hag had was talent underperforming. No, we didn't, man. Ten Hag, we had maddest. The middle of the pitch was open, bro. We could have fit 2 double-decker buses in the middle of the pitch with Ten Hag. Are you forgetting about Ten Hag? Ten Hag's whole thing was disjointed. Let's not forget about that, bro. His talent ID stank, and his whole setup was mad as well. That setup was crazy. So man keep talking about we want a 4, go back to a back 4, that's going to change anything. We need to, if you're talking about go back to a back 4, talk about a manager. A back 4 with Viola. Because he plays, yeah, don't just say back 4. That's going to save everything. Because Ten Hag was here with a back 4, and that didn't do nothing, mate. We sacked him. Who else was here before him? Ragnick, back 4, sacked him. Everyone's been sacked with a back 4. The 4-2-3-1 because you want Cunha on the left and Boom on the right and Bruno in the middle with Sesko up top. Mainu and Ivakas. Yeah. Why would any new player want to sign for us at this point? Exactly. You got to be getting a man like a Lammens, hungry in the Belgium league, etc. But anyone else, why would they really want to come and say, yo, this is a mess over there? We might be sacking our manager in game week. Bro, are you not thinking about this, yeah? It's August the 28th, and we've only got one competition left to play for. FA Cup. August the 28th, we've got one competition. When has it been so boring as a Man United fan that you got one game a week? It's never been that boring for us, bro. We've always had 3 games a week, sometimes. Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Thursday, Sunday. It's always been mad. Bruv, we've got one competition left on the 28th of August. The season started on the 17th. This is crazy. A week after the season started, we've got one competition left. All of us have been terrible. That's not true. That's definitely not true. Every time we played against the good teams, every time we played against the big teams, we played well. Every time. The big teams, the Cities, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, we played well. It's just the big teams it's good for. But the teams that sit back and say, break us down, we look clueless, mate. We look so clueless. We're looking for that long ball every time. It's just the same stuff. The Stubbiness is wild, though. He really said things can't change. He has no clue. No, he's not saying that. You're not listening. He said things can't change because he said things got to change. Like, it's not changing. As in, I've come in. He's putting blame on himself. He's saying things can't change. So after the game on the weekend, we're going to have talks. That's what he's talking about. So things are going to have talks. Xavi Alonso at Real Madrid changed his system day 1. Cunha was there for Amorim out. That pen was so lax. Onana died the same way 5 times. Yeah, he died the same way 5 times. Got his hand on the ball a few times, but he's got the weakest wrist in football history, mate. I've never seen a man with such a weak wrist. Next manager won't even have his own players for the season. I bet you they will start playing like in Liverpool when he goes, so it won't look like the players thought we'll get it. The guy weren't good at pens, allow it. The problem is Glazers and Jim. Soft wrist, fake for match fixing. I said it yesterday, Mitch will struggle against Grimsby, but the thing is, Amrin needs patience from us. There's much to be done. I don't think Amrin wants patience from us. I think Amrin's just going to cut. I think I have to hang my support for now. Tears in my eyes. How many managers will they hire to take this club to greater things? Chelsea, clueless comment. It's gone mad. The only way is go big in the transfer market. Man, just keep talking about the transfer market. Bro, we need to coach. We need to have a system where it's suiting to the players, bro. Because a lot of them look out of place, bro. And Boomo looks out of place. Cunha looks out of place, bro. Nah, Cunha looks all right, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, Ahmad is dying out there, bro. He has been terrible this season. Do you understand? Terrible. Like, that's not Ahmad that we all knew last season, bro. I'm not the guy that came at him and said Ahmad's world class and all that, but bro, come on. He was different. And obviously last season it was. What's this about Malacia? Mateo Moretta has gone. Elch is working on a loan for Malacia. Other clubs like Lille are also pursuing him. So some breaking news on Malacia, boy. So Malacia's finally got some news on him. Finally got something. Some sort of bread. Something on Malacia for once. So yeah, man, they're working on him, man. They're working on Malacia. But yeah, bro, like I said anyway, bro, we shouldn't even need a system to beat. We shouldn't even need a system to beat Grimsby. Could end up staying now that the managers go in and Chelsea. Yeah, it's true, innit? I don't think Ineos want him gone or sack him. I think he walks himself. I do think he walks himself. He said it. It's his own comments that's saying it. This is not on the manager formation systems to players. You don't need any system to beat Grimsby. That's what I said. Yeah, you shouldn't even need a system. Here comes in the front in this story. Season 2. Stories in the points. Van Nistelrooy is rubbish, mate. Man saw him play Leicester 2 times. Leicester was the worst team. He played them 2 times, and then everyone was sitting there. Just getting gassed over Van Nistelrooy. Has gone on as games under his belt despite being sacked. Metch was very difficult to say because Amrin was entrusted to do the job with 4 players he bought. 35, 40 million. Yeah, that's insane, man. We've took a mad L with that. Mad L. 35 million plus add-ons. I thought it was 40 plus 5. 35 plus add-ons is terrible, bro, for Garnacho. We should have way more than that, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Amrin apologized to Man United fans. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, everyone's onto him because of his record already. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So look at this. Look at this Malacia stuff. I bet any money you're going to see Fabrizio come out with this soon now. Elch is working on the loan with Malacia. Watch Fabrizio come out of it. Mateo Moretta, he breaks the news a lot of times, but because he works kind of with Fabrizio will come out of it after. He never gives him his ratings. He never gives my man his ratings, bro. He always comes out with whatever he says after. Onana's terrible. Good morning, Mitch. Pick up yourself and Buano, man. Can I speak my man? Ruben changed formation. I told you that 3 defender does not work in this thing. How did Crystal Palace win then with that, man? Crystal Palace won the FA Cup with it. Onana has to go. It would be brave to call maybe to sub Onana for the penalties with hindsight. Amrin changed and had Mount wing back. Bro, we had every single forward player on at one stage. Every single one of them. Xerxes, Sesko, Cunha, Bumo, Mount. Every single one of them on. And we still couldn't get a goal. Actually, I think that's when we did score, but it was from Maguire. How can some people still be blaming the players for this system? Started with 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, 4-4-2. It was balanced. These guys couldn't get the basics right. He was so stubborn after the game. He had nothing to say. Just sorry. He finally knows League 2 have just beaten. Funny thing is, the new manager might not even fancy Sesko, Ahmad. Already making imaginary 4-3-3 lineups when thing. Oh, it's crazy, man. Man needs to walk. He's gonna walk. Amrin's gonna walk, guys. I'm telling you like that now. Amrin is going. Amron's definitely gone. I took that for free. He's gone. Amron said they will stop after the international break and rethink. Yeah, he's definitely going to resign. That's what I said. That's what I came in saying, that Amron is leaving, because he said after the international break, he said basically we play Burnley in the weekend, and after the weekend we're gonna we'll have talks. So he is saying he offered to quit early in the season when nothing was going on, bro. Like we had a few losses and whatnot. He offered to quit then. So now, come on, he's missing, bro. He's missing. I'm telling you now. International break as well is the best time. There's a little 2 weeks to sort everything out, get a manager, and he will quit for free. So Ineos won't even have to spend no money. Ineos won't have to spend no money, but they might come out here and say, bro, we're backing him. He's not going nowhere. We are still backing him. Do you understand? Sometimes has to change 22 players. You can't change 22 players. Something has to change. Something has to change. That's what he's talking about. I'm talking about himself. He said, aren't you shocked? Aren't you? I'm shocked. Something has to change, and we're not going to change 22 players. He's saying it, that I need to cut. He offered to leave already with no pay. Are you not seeing this? He's going to go. Can we pay Spurs to nab their boss? Ahmad was not informed yesterday. Ahmad ain't been informed the whole season. Ahmad was terrible against Fulham. He wasn't all that against Arsenal when he came on. Because when he came on, we was excited. Ahmad is here. He's come off the bench. Came on for Dallo about 65th minute, 70th minute. He tried to change the game and he didn't do nothing. Fulham, he was terrible, mate. He was getting dispossessed. He wasn't running forward. And this game, he lost the ball about 2-3 times. I'm sure he lost the ball for both goals. Sorry, there was a corner once, right? Yeah, he might have lost the ball and then it went for a corner. But I know he lost the ball for one of the goals. Metro, remember what I said yesterday? Now people are having those uncomfortable conversations. How can you start defending 6 players first 10 minutes? Now then, how many corners will Burnley score against us? We have let in corner goal in our 4 last games. Bro, Onana is just Onana tax, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the set piece thing is terrible and it is worrying because every team can see it. They try to score a corner straight away. They try to shoot from the corner flag. You know how mad that is? They tried to shoot from the corner flag straight away. This is what they were trying to do. It's crazy. And Burnley's got a lot of tall players, I think. We effing lost the plot last night, didn't we? Where from here? I think he's going to walk, man. Grimsby played the formation United should have played. I don't think it's the formation, man. I just think, bro, we should be able to beat them with any formation. It doesn't matter what formation we play, bro. This is a 4th level team. The players with their own mindset should be able to know what to do against a 4th level team, bro. What was the appointment of United ex-manager? It will never work. Amorim is literally better than all of them and failed in inexperience. Do you need tactics to beat Grimsby? The players in the first half weren't up for it. Yeah, exactly. We don't need tactics. It should be 1, 2, 3. On paper, you can see the gaps in the formation. I hope we go for Glasner or Iriola. Rashford was right. The team doesn't press as a team. Matter of fact, the team don't play as a team. Has Amorim resigned yet? No, he ain't resigned yet, but he's saying basically, after Burnley, he said, we get a game on the weekend, and then after the weekend, we're going to have talks. So he's saying, I'm going to resign. He tried to resign before, and before he tried to resign when nothing was going on, when he lost a few games, and he said, I will resign for free. And he tried to resign at his first club, Casapia, because he lost 2 games. He lost 2 games and said, I'll resign. And they said, no, you're not resigning. And then he ended up being the person that he is. So we'll see, man. On paper, our players are good, and to an extent, our players were lazy yesterday, but the system is not getting the best out of our players. Yeah, that's true. It's not getting the best out of our players, man. It isn't. It isn't. It was mad though, innit? Watching my man, like the penalties is like that. When the penalties are going on, it's like he was stressed, man. But he never watches penalties though. He never watches penalties. That's his thing. I think he's gonna walk, man. He's gonna walk. Let me show you some more news though. Let me keep it up to scratch with our transfer targets, because bro, we all saw Onana yesterday, bro. And come on, let's be real. Both of them goals was Onana's fault. Like, that first goal, he should have saved that. The second goal, he should have saved that. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? The second goal, come on. The corner was crazy. So that's the stuff from Onana. Let me show you the latest on a goalkeeper that we're looking at, mate. And this is it here. A representative authorized by Galatasaray traveled to Belgium to meet with Antwerp and submitted a final offer for Lammens. So they're trying to hijack the Lammens deal, Galatasaray. They've gave an offer in for Lammens. So this is who we need right now, bro. This guy's 30 million. He prevented the most saves last season. He clams these crosses. When the crosses come in, he actually catches them. So an agent authorized by Galatasaray traveled to Belgium, met with Antwerp and submitted a final offer for Lammens. This final offer surpassed of Man United and Man City's. So they're trying to hijack the deal. This is our hold up with Lammens. What are you talking about, mate? Clickbait. What are you on about? Explain yourself. What do you mean clickbait? Let me know. Let me know what you mean by that. I don't do clickbait, bro. You must be new here. It's understood Galatasaray have outbidded United for Lammens, but he only wants to move to Old Trafford. So this is the same thing like Sesko. When someone's outbidded us, like Newcastle did, and then now, obviously, we've got a thing, basically. We've got to wait for them to step away because we're not going to pay what they want to pay because he's basically saying he only wants us. So that's the hold up with Lammens. But hopefully by the end of the window, which is on Monday, Galatasaray just step away, but they've tried to hijack the deal. So that's what's slowing us down. But that's why we need a goalkeeper. We all know we need a goalkeeper. We watched yesterday. We saw what happened. We need a goalkeeper, bro. But Lammens is only stalling because of this. Because Sunday, when we was going to play Fulham, he never played because it was that close with Man United. It was so close that he never played. They said, yep, we're not going to risk it. We like the money. Don't play. He didn't play. But then, since then, it's just stalled because Galatasaray's come in and they've hijacked, they're trying to hijack the deal. So Galatasaray trying to hijack the deal has messed up everything, bro. Literally. On paper, match it, formation, tactics work in hand. If the formation, their defense was exposed, 3 attackers versus 1 defender, I would take Carrick as an interim, then go for Prem proven coach after. Why have an interim when the season just started, bro? What is the point of getting an interim now when the season has just started? It's still August. If you're getting a new coach, get a proper coach for the whole season. Interim for a whole season. That's not interim, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's no point having an interim now, bro. This is not 4 months left of the season or 2 months or 2 weeks. We've got the whole season to play for. We've played 2 games, 36 games left. We can still get top 4. 36 games are left in this season. If Amorim walks, you go get a proper coach, but what's the point? Matchday formation and tactics work hand in hand. It was the formation. Their defense was exposed by 3 attackers versus 1 defender. Do you wrong blood for resigning after? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame him. The only reason Maresca is succeeding is because Chelsea know how to get rid of players and handle the bomb squad. They also have buy 15 players per window. True, they do play that. After the game against Burnley, he's not going anywhere. He is, man. He's going to have to chat with the players. Nah, bro. He said we're going to have talks. Change is needed. He said change is needed, bro. We cannot change 22 players. Something's got to change. We cannot change 22 players. That's what he said. That's the only way back for Man United, but it sounds stupid. We lost 4-0 against MK Dons under LVG. I think they're with 4th division side too. This result alone is cause for losing faith to that direction. It's true. I'm still waiting for this geezer to come in and talk about clickbait, man. Carlos, come on, man. Let me know, man. What are you talking about, man? We don't hide here, man. Say what you're saying, bro, with chest. Clickbait with what? Let me know. You're clearly new here. Let me know, please. We're waiting on you, Carlos. Which coach will be better? I don't even know, bro. I'm not even that far yet, brother. Of course, if you ask me, that 5-4 Lyon game should have been his last game. Away fans sung all night last night, even after this. We always sing. That's the thing, DJ. See the away fans. We've got the best away fans. I go to the game sometimes. They sing regardless. We were 4-0 down at Palace. I was there when we was 4-0 down. Elise 2 goals. Mateta 4-0 down, and they still sang to the end of the game and after the game, clapping the fans. Still singing. 4-0 down. Even if it's the players, I'm sorry, a good coach will get a better response. Bro, it's crazy. Amron is definitely walking. I don't see him stay any longer. He tried, but it's not working. Sick of Lammens, imminent final stages. Bro, they've tried to hijack it. They've tried to hijack it, Rasmus. What are we doing here? Are you not seeing what's going on? I'm saying penny pinching 25 million. They've hijacked it and outbidded us. So we've already had a deal. We've got so close with them with our 17 million that they've told him, don't play the game. You're not even on the starting lineup. There's no point. We're going to sell you. They've come and outbidded us. Now, where Antwerp is moving stingy, they're saying, brah, we've got a better deal from Galatasaray, mate. So what are we going to do? What? Match their 30 million bid? 30 million when we could have paid 17. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Think about it, bro. You just want to see a new keeper. I get it. But you've got to look at business, bro. We've agreed a 17 million deal, 20 million euros, whatever it is. And they've come and paid 30 million. But he's saying, I only want United. We're going to sit around, wait for them to walk off, and then just pay our 20. That's what we're doing. That's what we've done with Sesko. I would still say we have to get rid of a lot of our older players because their mentality dragged the young players and new signings down. It does. You can't go forward if you haven't got a set 11 players. We lost 4-0 against MK Dons under LVG. I think they were 4th Division 2. This result alone isn't the cause for losing faith. The players are not playing for Amorim again. It's not looking good. Amorim said it himself. He said the players shown what they want today. Amorim said it, bro. The players have shown what they want today. You understand? Cannot blame the tactics alone because you see there's chances created. 28 shots in the game, but we can't score. Yeah. And that De Ligt chance was mental, bro. People were saying it's Sesko. It wasn't Sesko, bro. It was De Ligt. That was a crazy chance, bro. How did we not score that in the last minute? 3 yards out, bro. Come on, man. 3 yards out. That should have been 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gone mad, man. It's gone mad. It's gone mad, man. My man said it's not the system, bruv. Don't blame my system. It's not the system. Players, formation, tactics work in hand. He broke the ethics from a 3-4, 3-4-2, 3-1-4, and a 4-2. I don't think even Eddie Howe will turn us down. I think even Eddie Howe, yeah, of course he would. He's an excited project, bro. He's doing an exciting project. You get me? He's doing an exciting project. Newcastle buy good players, bro. I remember he's got the richest owners. They've got PRSR issues and whatnot, but he won't come here, bro. They're in Champions League as well. I'm still waiting for this Carlos geezer, man. You can't come in here and be saying clickbait and cutting off. I'm running off, big man. Come out here. What are you talking about clickbait, bro? I put imminent in my thing. Garnacho is due. Here we go. That's from Fabrizio's own mouth. So what are you talking about, brother? What are we doing here? What's clickbait? Let me know what's clickbait, please, man, Carlos, man. Because we don't do clickbait here in the Metric community. I'm not your other content creators, brother. Yeah? Here we go is due. Here we go is due. Expected soon. So what are you on about, me? I don't understand. What's the clickbait about? I could have put here we go in my title. And I actually could have put here we go in the title. in the thumbnail. Because here we go is expected soon. So it's due. But I just put imminent. So what's he on about? So come out here, Carlos, and talk with chess, man. Or don't come back in here again. I think even Eddie Howe, the neck will kick bait. But yeah, love for that though, DJ. Appreciate that anyway, you scrumming that. You can't have no starting 11. That's what you mean, starting 11. Coaches, if to replace Amorim is Tuchel or Zidane. Zidane ain't coming nowhere, man. Zidane don't want... I feel like Zidane don't want to work no more. He's giving up. He won his Champions League, just gave up. Fix this club because they really have lost the supporters. Zidane will be better for us. Oh, well, at least we have an under-18s and the Man United ladies. That's why I always come and bring it up the ladies' news in here. I told you about the ladies' news. You get me? Come on, bro. It's different. Not the coach, not the formation, it's the players. I don't understand why you do. Yeah, bro, we shouldn't even have needed a manager. If Ruben just had a baby, yeah, we might not have even needed him to come. We should have went there and swept the floor with him. 3-4-1. Easy. We shouldn't even have needed a manager, bro. I'll be real with you. Carlos, hit the like button and subscribe. Come on, bro. But next time, don't come in here with clickbait talks. That don't happen over it. You're simply reporting Fabrizio and journalists maybe clickbaiting. Fabrizio repeating the news zillion times. 100%. 100%. You know these things. He always repeats it. He said Garnacho's going to go about 50 times. Oliver Glasner can do bits. Oliver Glasner. But he's a back three as well. Everyone's complaining about the system. If he's going to come with a back three and these players don't know how to play a back three and Glasner's way and Ruben's way, what about Glasner's way? Is everyone going to be complaining then? Because everyone's saying back three is not the Man United way. It's not the Man United DNA. So what happens then? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is crazy, bro. I don't know what to do. Like I said, I just want, if he's going to leave, he's gave us enough time to go and identify the right person. And we got to do what Tottenham done and get someone that's doing good bits in the league. So someone like an Iriola, but are these guys even going to press for someone like Iriola, bro? That's what I'm saying. So are these not going to run for him, though? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Because it's like we're playing with intensity certain games, but certain games we ain't. So, but Iriola plays that back four. We would get Iriola, and Iriola said he didn't want to leave. But remember, Man United, we're a different kettle of fish. He didn't want to leave for Tottenham, but we come in, it might be a different kettle of fish. And they might say, blah, the season started, no way. But, bro, it's the beginning of the season. That's the only positive. It's the beginning of the season, bro. That's the positive here. Do you understand? It's the beginning. So people talking about interim. Why would you need an interim when it's 36 games to play still? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look at that. The team and the players spoke really loud for me today. What do you mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's going to resign, bro. I'm telling you, lot. He's going to say, I'm going to resign for free and I'm not going to think. I don't want no pay. That's what he said before. I'll resign for free, no pay, no compensation needed, no bonuses, nothing. He's gone. This is the latest on Højlund, guys. I know every day we're seeing this guy, might be a here we go. This is the latest on Højlund. And it's just close, blah, blah, blah. Close to being a permanent. It's going to be an obligation that turns into permanent, etc. But this is the latest we had on Højlund. We had some more talks from Italy as well on Højlund. This is from Fabrizio. We had some more talks on Italy as well from Gazzetta saying that there's an agreement already. But obviously, clearly there isn't. Total agreement. Look at the first and the middle article. So yeah, that's the latest on Rasmus Højlund. Because at one stage, we thought it was going to be a here we go with all of these guys. But, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's gone mad. It's gone mad. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this. Let me show you. Look, this is why Amrin is definitely gone. Let me show you. Look at this. Let me make the screen a bit closer so you lot can see what's going on here. Where's the zoom button? Okay, cool. Bam. Look at this. The players have just sacked Amrin. If you cannot see this, then you're an idiot. But Amrin is that bad. Resigns or sacked. Joe Paul deliver. Boom, boom, boom. Amrin did said he would negate his 20 million service package. Look at this. This is what he said before. This is what he said. Ruben Amorim could not salvage a lifeline for Man United disastrous season. Therefore, Ruben Amorim says he will walk from Man United job without payoff on one condition. There's no one condition. That's clickbait, that one condition. So you can go and click onto it. He said he will leave without pay. That's what he said after the final. He said, bruv, I told them I will leave without pay. They said, bruv, you're going mad, man. Don't worry, man. We're going to back you. So he said that after the final of the Europa. Now he's saying to them, we cannot change 22 players. Something has to change. When you bring in a new coach, so that basically the results can change. If the results are the same, it's the coach's fault. So we got a game on the weekend. We're going to play that game on the weekend, and then we're going to have talks. He's gone. It's international break. It's the best time for a little transition. So Burnley, hopefully we smash them in, and then bam. But I just hope, because he's talking about all this, he's going to leave and all of that, and the weekend talks. I just hope that they don't throw the game on Burnley. Do you know what I mean? See Burnley now, that they might think, oh, he's gone already. He's gone. They just don't even give nothing to it now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? No more back three. United is booked for back four. This weekend, I'll be real. His formation, three at the back of the Premier League doesn't work. Mex, do you think we are in the relegation fight already? Nah, man. No way. No way. Who in the Premier League has played a back three the whole season? Glasner. And he won the FA Cup. He won the FA Cup. We lift our game against the big teams. However, the lower teams went up for exactly. So remember when the fixtures came out, Everyone's like, we've got the worst fixture. Opta put it out there and said it. I knew straight away that we was going to win against the big teams, or we'll have a good game against them, but it's the small teams I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the big teams. We could play Chelsea, City, Arsenal every week. We'll be all right. But it's the Brightons, the Fulhams, the lower teams. Do you know what I'm saying? The lower teams is where it goes wrong. And everyone wants to diss Bruno Fernandes. He should go, he's whack, go Saudi. We were losing 2-0 without him on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Against a lower league team. If we keep hammering and see us fighting relegation, it's not entirely his fault. That's what makes the whole situation crazier. Ineos won't allow him to go. He'll get their backing. Choosing to walk just shows you this guy is not a loser. The players just aren't helping the situation. The club manager and players are all just a shambles. Yeah, it's a negative day, man. The positive thing is that at the beginning of the season, he knows the mistakes and errors, which means he knows exactly the problem. If you're a real coach, you take the challenge head on, not run. Ahmad got the ball several times and turned back on himself and passed back, same as Dallo. How can he sustain intensity? Bro, Ahmad has been moving mad this season, bro. Ahmad's been moving serious. I can't lie. Fulham game, he was terrible. I watched it live. He was terrible. He ain't been the same this season. I think Højlund will be gone, but my worries with Sancho, Anthony Malacia, and Garnacho. Bruv, Garnacho, we might turn around and say, bruv, if we're selling him, we might as well keep him. The next manager might want him as a winger. This is what I'm trying to say. This is the mad thing about this is why it's good that we bought players that can play both. But now we're just stuck with bare centre-backs. Do you know what I'm going to say to you? De Ligt, Euro, Maguire, Mazraoui. We've got so many centre-backs now. When you look at it, we're like 5 centre-backs or something. I think we're playing one game a week. Honestly speaking, who we get next? Is Amran leaving? Yeah, he's gone, man. But wait. You think I don't forget things, you know, bro? I don't forget things, brother. I don't forget things, big man. You're coming in saying, "Oh, whatever you, my bad. Avrap, you're cool." I thought it was. I got confused. I thought it was you that said this. I enjoyed the game. Finally, a true face up, bro. That is mad. You can't ever enjoy a game of us losing, bro. Like, I don't care how manager in or out you are, brother. I will never enjoy a game of us losing. That's crazy. Man said I enjoyed the game. Like, what fan are you, brother? You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much I want the manager out or whatever. I might hate a manager, but this guy, Ten Hag, I was like, he has to go. But I've never enjoyed a game of us losing. Like, bro, I'm pissed. My phone's blowing up. Everyone's bantering me. All my friends. I have to put my phone in airplane mode. You know what I'm saying to you? So, yeah, I thought that was you, Avrap. My bad still. But, yeah, I think he's leaving, man. He said he will leave. He will leave with no compensation. So you won't have to pay me off. You have to pay off Ten Hag 15 million. Ineos are tight with their money. He's saying, bruv, I won't leave without anything. That was after the Europa League final. Now he's saying, bruv, we're gonna need some change, bro. This ain't working. We can't change 22 players. We're gonna need change. So I will leave. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna leave, man. I think he's gonna leave. He already said after Burnley. So we got a game on the weekend. After the weekend, we're gonna have talks. We cannot change 22 players, bro. Something has to change. So I think he's gone. Look, something has to change, and you're not going to change 22 players again. So I'm gonna have to be the guy that goes, bro. Come on, bro. He's gone. There will be a here we go today. Fabrizio said what he says nearly every day. Here we go is due. Here we go is due. So that's why here we go. It looks like it's going to be today. Here we go is due on Garnacho. You cannot change 22 players. Yeah, exactly. Amran is staying. He needs to stick to something. No changing players in form. Also have standard balance form. You cannot change 22 players in the pitch all the time. How can you change 22 players on the pitch when you only got 5 subs? What are you talking about? How can you change 22 players on the pitch anyway when you got 11 players playing? What are you on about, man? He's not talking about that. He's saying you're not going to change 22 players again, as in change the whole team. And he's talking about the players, bro. Anyone, come on. And Buana, come on, man. You're being silly with that one. He's talking about the players. You cannot go out there and sell all these players, rip it up, and get new players in again. It's easier to just replace one coach and say, yeah, coach. I don't mind Eddie. For me, it's Simeone. I don't know if they're going to go for a foreign manager again. They might go for someone in the Prem. What Tottenham done? Tottenham went for Conte, Jose, Ange, all these guys that were different leagues, and then didn't work. They say, you know what? We're going to go for someone in this league that knows the league already, Thomas Frank. And he started off well. So I think Iriola is the best guy. If we sack him, Iriola is the best guy we can go for. That's what I would say. Some people might say Glasner, but that's another back three. If they're not used to his back three, what's going to change when Glasner comes with his back three? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So I would say Iriola, bring him in, and that's it, bro. Ahmad has done that in 2 games in a row. Dallo was pointed out, but in the first half, Ahmad did the very same thing. Ahmad lost the ball twice. If it was Dallo, we would have been all over him. We would have been all over Dallo. Sell him. Yeah. Ahmad had a stinker for the last 2 games, bro. I was at the Fulham game, bro, and I was watching it like, what is going on with Ahmad? He kept going back. They were just running at him, though. I think the intensity that we was giving him was too quick for him. He kept going back, but he kept losing the ball as well. And yesterday, he lost the ball so much times. Before it started raining, guys, it wasn't raining in the first half. Before it started raining, he lost the ball twice. And they ended up scoring. Once for the corner and then one before that. So it was crazy, man. Ahmad is still suffering from Bassi bullying him here. He had his number that game. Who's the new manager? There's no new manager yet, bro. But I would say let's go for Iriola. He didn't want to leave Bournemouth this season when Tottenham was in for him, but this is Manchester United. He might not ever have that opportunity again. But then again, Iriola plays pressing intensity football. Are we built for that? Because look, he's trying to do the intensity football and we're not doing it. I don't know, man. Last night our goal was useless as usual. Defense was poor. We had to expose. The lit Euro, Maguire, Shaw, Lee Shaw, Mazzarari, Fredrickson, Heverson. 8. Fredrickson, forget about him, mate. He is so weak, that geezer. He's so weak. Forget Fredrickson. Mazzarari can play as a right wing back. Sorry, as a right back and left back. Shaw can play as a left back or a left centre back. So let's just say Leacher, Maguire, Euro, De Ligt, and Heaven. Heaven could probably play as a left back, I think. Can he? Nah, I don't know, actually. A fullback. Not bombing down the wing as an attacking fullback, but as a fullback. Yeah. Not as a wing back, as a fullback. United cannot lose to Burnley. Yeah. There's people when they're saying that we're happy we lost. Come on, man. I'm never happy we lost. I'm not confident for Burnley. It's dark. Yeah, it is, man. What guys me by the boo-boo matches. This guy is funny, you know. DJ kills me. Says the maddest stuff. Man said, what grabs me by the boo-boo? I can't even finish the sentence. Man said, what grabbed me by the boo-boo? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maddest pause. Praying I'll wake up here in the States Thursday morning that Amrin's out. Amrin's going to walk, man. Amrin's gone, man. Amrin's going to walk. After the international break, he's going to walk. 100%, man. He said it himself that, yo, things have to change and we cannot change 22 players, bro. He's going to walk. So he's gone. Amrin's gone, bro. I'm telling you that now. And he's already offered to leave with no pay. And that is perfect for Ineos. You know Ineos already. Sack him now. I really love Amrin, but let's see what happens. Trust me, Ruben Amorim isn't going off the Burnley. If he changes formation this weekend, he's staying. But if he doesn't, he's going straight. But let me tell you something. He said you cannot change. I've seen it with the play. I've been a player myself. I was a player not too long ago. If you change something, the players will think you're weak, and then it's done. So you cannot change. You have to stick to what you know. So I don't think he's gonna change, bro. I don't think he's gonna change. Kobe had an assist yesterday. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest, as well. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Did he? What was it? What was it for the Mbumo goal? Because who put in the cross for Maguire? That was a right foot player. So that was Cunha or Mount or Bruno, right? Maybe Trump would be a good manager. Those players sacked so many managers and new ones already integrated. To be honest, I'm happy we lost because it finally exposed the truth how poor our club is at the moment. Now there's nowhere for anyone now, man. I'm never happy to lose, man. I'm never happy to lose. The intensity problems date back to LVG and Carrick. I remember Carrick once said he was shocked at the players' attitude. So yeah, that's what's going on, man. Like I said, Garnacho, we're going to see what happens with him. Like I said, he's very close to leaving. So let me just summarize what's going on with a lot of these players. Højlund looks like he's on his way out, but it's close. We've seen the same things. Mount for Maguire, Mainu for Mbumo. Oh, Mainu done that cross. Oh, Mainu passed to Mbumo for the shot. Okay. You say Amron stating and ask ChatGPT to ask the meaning. Safe. He's gone, man. He's gone. There's anti. We need to bring back thing. So that's Højlund stuff, more or less done. Lammens, the only thing holding us back is this little talk about this hijack thing. That's what's going on with Lammens. That's why we're still waiting on this. Galatasaray outbidded us, so we're waiting on them to just step away because he only wants us. So that's the situation with Lammens. Because, bro, you know we need a goalkeeper more than anything, man. More than anything, we need a goalkeeper. Yeah? Onana showed us yesterday why we need a goalkeeper. He's got the softest wrist in football history. I've never seen a man with a softer wrist than Onana, bro. That is mad. It's crazy, a goalkeeper. And then, yeah, obviously, we got the stuff about Garnacho. Here we go is soon. Here we go is due. Yeah, I don't do clickbait, guys. There we go. Chelsea and Man United deal was close. Very, very soon will be done for Garnacho to Chelsea. Today, Chelsea and Man United have been in direct contact, blah, blah, blah. Here we go is expected soon. It's due. Due means soon. For those that don't know, you're probably getting confused. But yeah, so we'll see what happens, guys, man. I'm going to be back on later. We'll see what happens. If we get a bomber, I'll be back on quicker. But I think Amron's gone. He said he's going to leave. Kobe played the whole game as well, guys, He made sure Kobe played the whole game. He didn't take him off. So remember that. Kobe played the whole game. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. But I think he's gone. I'll be real with you lot. He said we'll see. We cannot change 22 players. We'll see after the game on the weekend. So I think he's gone, man. I take this as he thinks he's not getting intensity out of the players that he thought he could get. He'll be walking away after the Burnley game. Yeah, that's what I think, man. Everyone's saying the same thing. Yeah, everyone's vexed, man. We have a match this weekend, then we have 2 weeks and we will sort things out. So I think he's walking. I think that's him saying he's gone. I think he said we'll talk. I don't think he said sort things out. He said we'll talk. But that's it, my guys, man. That's the metric community. That's the show done, the morning show. Let's get on with it, and then I'll be back on later. So yeah, man, if you ain't like, make sure you hit the like on your way out. Don't be a hater, my peoples. Love, appreciate.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. But now I'm preserving beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.